All right, here we go. And you said a moment ago, what is going to happen with Neer and Gander? This is going to be a weird one.
Yeah.
Their playstyle is very interesting. Are you ready? You ready to move into this? Nothing going on? No issues? All right.
Doesn't look like any issues. And we got some big hitboxes against that bubble, so I'm interested to see. Oh, that push box.
I think he was trying to push the wall away, like trying to make the stage larger. This is one of the smallest stages in the game.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, actually, he was trying to intercept that ball bouncing around the stage, and Neer just caught him a little bit before and caused him to waste his special.
True.
But, oh man. I don't know. It's really anyone's game, and it depends on who wins out. Big hitboxes or the little bubbles.
Yeah. Is it going to be the parries from Neer's bubbles, or is it going to be the oppressiveness of Doombox's hitboxes? Doombox's hit... What a tongue twister. But also, these players' playstyles. Aggressive, up in their face, and...
Aggressive and up in their face. Aggressive and up in their face.
Yeah, man. Totally accurate. Like we said earlier, the beef, like, that's not two players just, like, sitting around. That's two players being like... Come on, dude. Like, we both know. Like, come on.
That's just a meme in the corner. Come on, you can do better than that.
Somebody called it the great communicator in chat, hitting the ball against the corner. I agree.
Oh, man. What's it? I was just getting sick of it. You can feel it.
And it's going back and forth.
Dumping the berries. Oh man. Oh man, that was
swings the bubble.
Very close on two sides for Gander. It was just unfortunate that he missed it. That was an interesting choice to stand up and not wake up there. I don't know if I would have done this. Smash into the corner.
Nope.
What's up?
No, I was just wondering if he was going to down bunt that, and it turns out he didn't. Bunted it upward, didn't actually get anything out of it in the end.
He didn't need to bunt it. Man, oh man.
Look at this, just up literally right in each other's faces with parries back and forth. I mean, it's no surprise when Neer's doing it or when Gander's doing it, and seeing them together is just odd.
But yeah, the timing on that honestly was ludicrous. Like, in the end, Neer's going to take that first game, but... Oh man, just the cooperative Steving to him more than anything. Like, that wasn't just one person or the other. It was both of them in this beautiful symbiosis of parries.
It's this beautiful orchestrated symbiosis of parries. As you can tell, these players are going back and forth with the tempo and the rhythm. They're dancing together. I'm trying to get romantic and I didn't really get anything from it.
You know, we'll try again.
My best, okay?
We'll get him next time, kid.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Neer starting out. Taking that stock.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're on outskirts this game, important to note, because they were on Scrap Desert last time, and there's a lot more room to breathe on this one. Especially, like, if Gander can take that ball away, I know people would expect that the Moore's room would benefit Neer a little bit better, but I expect that it's going to give Gander a little bit more room for ball control.
Catching that angle, he's going to be sending it back straight. He's keeping more control. Fun canceling, straight. No, down angle. Straight into his face. That's it. That's it. No words. But yeah, I do agree that the stage choice is interesting because, or different, you know, because last time, remember, Gander versus Dio, they went to desert every single time, and that really did favor Gander's character. And in this case, changing up the stage, it's going to be different.
Yeah,
ooh, a little bit
especially
on that.
Yeah, there's so many bold parries from both of them. So many bold parries. But I think that, honestly, it was probably Gander. If it wasn't a random and it was a gentleman's agreement, it was probably Gander forcing it to a bigger stage, only for the bubbles.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
Oh, man. Hitting it in the corner, though, it's all they've been doing. Oh, man.
Down
so
angle.
Many of these players.
He's going to go into the corner? Yeah, it is.
They're just playing so many 50-50s. He's right into Neer's game. It's going to get in that stock, but man. Jeez.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we've talked about it, like fighting games have a lot of complicated things going on with rock, paper, scissors, and some playstyles rely on it a lot more heavily than others, but anybody who says it's not viable or like low effort, they've never fought a Zangief main, let me tell you. So it's viable, man. It's viable. You just gotta know what you're working with.
Yeah, if you've ever played against Neer, you'll know it's viable.
Holding it slow and the long hit pause. I don't think he intended to do that, actually.
I'm not too sure about that.
Down throw. Down throw, again. Lowering the speed of the ball.
He's closing
this
it.
This is intentional. This has to be intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you notice he was shuffling forward. He was just like, maybe you won't notice. Just cue the Jaws theme.
And that's it. Last talk situation, game 2 here. Neer either going to go up 2-0 or Jaw Drop going to be down 2. Or sorry, Neer either going to go up 2-0 or Jaw Drop going to even it out. Or, sorry, Jaw Drop. I think it's Jaw Drop because it's playing the Doombox, but he actually manages to get a Gander. Here we go.
That was pretty good.
Jaw Drop's in every game, guys. Jaw Drop is always here. If there's a Doombox on screen, it's Jaw Drop.
Not even wrong. It's the spirit of Jaw Drop in every Doombox ever.
Yeah, so that's 1-1. We're evened up. All right. What are we thinking about for this next game? Do you think that they're actually going? They must be picking stages. You're right.
Yeah, I cannot see them playing. I cannot see them changing it up too dramatically. Not on the stage end, but on the playstyle side, because both of them, especially Gander in recent memory, both of them are very reliant on the 50-50s, and that's what you've noticed. Like in the past 2 games, it's been so many parries, it's been so many parry grabs, it's been so many bubbles. It's crazy that they can have these competitive matches reading the other opponent as much as they are more than the ball. Yeah.
And that's like everyone's referring to him as Jaw now. Guys, you're gonna throw me off super hard. What if I start calling Neer Jaw Drop? What if Jaw Drop is playing Jet?
Jaw Drop versus Gander.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh man, that's actually an interesting serve, getting that special right in his face. I don't know. Oh, but that bubble's gonna be enough. Just get him around the back. It's just a weird matchup. Especially, like, you don't expect Gander to play into it quite so hard.
And honestly, I think what's partially going on here is, for us as casters, it's really hard to understand a lot of the interactions going on. Since there's a lot of swinging. There's a lot of swinging going on. And it's hard to really process how intentional all of those swings are when, like you said, it's a ton of 50-50s. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say that processing swings is the bigger issue. It's just knowing what's running through their head is the only thing making this hard to really read. It's entirely mind games. Every other game we've had so far, it's been Nitro used the up angle, so he won. But in this game, it's he used the parry to make the opponent think he was about to use the up angle and won. It's really interesting seeing these two clash, and in such a different way than I was expecting. It's such a slow burn, but it's such a good slow burn. Right. It's not an explosive game, but it's a smart game. It's a calculated game more than anything. It's a calculated game of how many times am I going to pick rock before you pick paper. And sometimes all you got to do is pick paper. Yeah. Paper Club. That's where we are right now, and that angle's going to make it. Man, oh man. Ooh, smash. It's a clean right smash. So, they're 1-1 right now, and Gander has a 2-stock advantage in this game. And Neer is going to bubble into the corner once again. It's hard to provide insight. Well, I mean, get it. It's easy to say just that 99% of what Neer does is to make you think the ball's going to be where it's not. Oh, and he's gonna get the parry grab. So many parry grabs. Yeah. It's, man,
This is not what you expect in a top 8 game, but it's very interesting in its own regards.
Yeah, and if anybody's curious about grabs and the whole mechanic and the meta surrounding that, there's actually been, for a long time, grabs have been in an interesting spot between them being considered completely broken and then completely unviable. And like, in general, I think the top players' mentalities have been, we don't really use grabs too much because they're not terribly worth the trade-off. But especially now, people have like interesting use cases where sometimes they'll call it and say, yeah, that is worth it. Like, yeah, low speed grab, it's not going to hurt me. It's going to hurt them more than it's going to hurt me if I fail, so trade-off is worth it. But it's still a call-out. It's always a call-out, and that's the important part.
Yeah. Yeah. So often you hear the top-level players, and he's right. In the majority of games against somebody who knows what they're doing, a standard grab is just giving up ball control. But whenever you have a situation like this, it is the ultimate mind game. And it's such a weird discussion because grabs have been in such flux since the game has launched. They even, with the introduction of Season 2, if you recall, they had major changes to the way parry grabs even work. It used
Speak
to be
of the
possible
devil.
to kill people. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be possible to kill somebody with a high speed. Any situation. And now with the change to parry grabs, it does a static 40% of your health bar.
Yep. And now Neer's having some trouble right now. This is game 3 going heavily in the favor of Gander once again. Or sorry, game 4 actually.
Oh my goodness.
Managed to catch it just fine.
It's such... I don't even know what to say because it's entirely who's gonna slip first. Who's gonna slip first? That was a very big slip. And keep in mind, Gander is ahead in this set. Oh, that was just a very territorial push box right there. But it's the fact that Neer is behind in this set, behind in this game. It's not what anyone would have expected just looking at this matchup a week ago.
How much have Neer and Gander played, if anybody can tell me that? Because I know I've heard them talk quite a bit, but I haven't heard the results of their games very much. And Neer is saying I'm still in this, you know? He's currently fighting for his bracket life. Like, this is it. Tournament stock.
Man, oh man.
Back and forth at close range. Neer actually managing to get that parry and the double bubble. 1-1.
This set in a nutshell has just been back and forth, close range. Who's gonna blink first? Just the fact that it's so close. Burst 9.
What's he gonna return with? Quick
Oh,
turn.
he didn't bubble. That could have been lethal.
Another bubble. Grab by Gander and the parry.
That parry's gonna seal it. Gander moves on to losers finals.
Actually, losers semis, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Losers semis?
Is it losers semis or is it losers finals? It indeed is losers semis. So yeah.
You're right. Losers semis. Pardon me.